Ever wonder what drives our actions or reactions? From the seemingly mundane moments to the most complex matters in life, understanding what shapes our thoughts, actions, and interactions is one of life's biggest challenges and a source of endless fascination. The human mind is a maze of emotions, fears, and biases that weave together, creating the unique mosaic of our existence. In this video, we'll delve into the facets that define us and guide how we move through the world. Let's take a deeper look at what makes us distinctly human. Number 1. Many of us feel misunderstood. Within the complex web of human connections, it's common to feel that others just don't fully grasp our perspective. Whether due to miscommunication, varied viewpoints, or simply the complexity of personal experiences, feeling misunderstood is a relatable experience for most people. Acknowledging this widespread feeling helps us bring more empathy to conversations. By practicing attentive listening, setting aside assumptions, and adjusting our expectations, we can foster better mutual understanding. Number 2. Fear is a universal experience. Fear is among the most primal emotions we possess as humans, crossing cultural and geographic lines. Its roots go back to our ancestors, who relied on this response to survive. When we perceive a threat, whether real or imagined, our body reacts, preparing us to face or evade the danger. This built-in fear response remains with us. Though the threats we face have evolved, the physiological reaction remains largely the same. Realizing that fear is universal allows us to approach others with empathy, recognizing the shared vulnerability that unites us. Number 3. Cognitive biases shape our judgment. Though the human mind is remarkable, it's not without quirks. Cognitive biases are patterns of thinking that influence our judgment and decision-making. They appear in various forms, like confirmation bias, where we favor information that aligns with our existing beliefs, or the anchoring effect, where our judgment is influenced by initial information. Being aware of these biases helps us approach situations with more critical thinking, promoting objectivity and better decision-making. Number 4. Emotions influence our actions and choices. Emotions are often the driving force behind much of what we do. Whether positive or negative, emotions strongly impact our actions, or lack thereof. They can inspire us to pursue goals, connect with others, and enhance our well-being. However, when emotions overpower logic, they can cloud our judgment. For instance, anger, fear, or attraction can lead us down risky paths, like road rage taking over, impulse buying despite the consequences, or overlooking red flags in a new romance. By recognizing the influence of emotions, we can cultivate emotional intelligence and better navigate human interactions. Number 5. Denial is common. Denial is the refusal to accept uncomfortable truths. This defense mechanism shields us from confronting information that's too painful or difficult to face. At its core, denial acts as a protective barrier when we aren't ready to handle the emotional weight of a situation. It can appear as avoiding thoughts about a stressful issue or outright denying a reality, despite clear evidence. Working through denial takes patience and a commitment to truth. Rather than ignoring feelings, it's important to recognize them, seek support, and process them gradually. Understanding this tendency fosters open dialogue, encouraging acceptance and empathy. Number 6. We all seek peace of mind. Peace of mind is an internal state of calm and serenity, free from excessive worry or distressing thoughts. Though it's something most people strive for, achieving it can be elusive. Our minds often dwell on regrets or anxieties, disrupting our present calm. Even in stable conditions, our thoughts can cause inner conflict. Attaining and maintaining peace of mind involves mindful navigation of our thoughts, embracing the present, and releasing regrets and anxieties. Recognizing this shared goal encourages creating environments that support mental health and promote calm for individuals and communities. Number 7. Many of us struggle with self-belief. Despite outward appearances, many people battle self-doubt. Low self-esteem often stems from negative experiences like bullying, trauma, or holding oneself to unrealistic standards. Social media comparisons can worsen this, making people feel inadequate. Low self-esteem leads to self-criticism and hesitation to take on challenges, which can create a cycle of doubt. Thankfully, self-esteem can be built through self-care, positive thinking, therapy, and meaningful goals. Understanding this struggle helps us develop empathy, recognizing the complexities of human nature and supporting one another in overcoming self-doubt. Number 8. Most of us resist change. Most people prefer stability, often resisting change, a phenomenon known as the status quo bias. Our instinct for consistency once supported our survival, but it can now hold us back, even when change would benefit us. Fear of the unknown or reluctance to leave our comfort zones makes change challenging. We tend to focus on potential losses rather than gains. However, recognizing that change can bring learning and growth helps us to approach it with more openness and less fear. Understanding this natural resistance can foster sympathy and encouragement as we navigate life's changes. Number 9. Our parents influence us for life. As social beings, we don't grow up alone. Our earliest and closest relationships are usually with our parents or caregivers. These bonds shape us profoundly, impacting our self-esteem, beliefs, behaviors, and mental health. Research shows that parental influence affects our attachment styles, emotional regulation, and social interactions. We learn by modeling parents, internalizing both nurturing and challenging interactions. Even as adults, our self-talk and problem-solving often reflect our upbringing. Our parents' acceptance, criticism, and treatment become embedded in our minds, influencing us long after childhood. Recognizing this impact aids self-awareness, helping us understand our roots as we move forward. It also emphasizes the importance of positive role models, highlighting parents' responsibility in shaping future generations. Understanding what drives our thoughts, actions, and interactions helps us become more aware of our habits, improves our connections, and leads to a happier life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with friends so we can keep making them. For more content like this, hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Also, be sure to explore our other videos. Thanks for watching.